Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're into coin collecting or just starting out, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into some ultra-rare and expensive Lincoln pennies. We'll talk about why certain SMS pennies are worth so much. Stick around for all the details. Before we dive into the SMS pennies, let's quickly cover the history of the Lincoln penny. First minted in 1909 to mark Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was designed by Victor David Brenner. The coin initially featured Lincoln's portrait and two wheat stalks on the reverse, known as the wheat penny. In 1959, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, which is what most of us recognize today. Now, let's talk about SMS coins. In the 1960s, the U.S. Mint created special mint sets, SMS, to produce high-quality coins without the cost of foolproof sets. These coins were struck with polished dies, giving them a shiny, distinctive finish, making them highly sought after by collectors. Alright, let's start with the first coin on our list, the 1964 D Lincoln penny. Now, you might be thinking, 1964. That's not exactly ancient history. But hold on, this coin is special. You see, the 1964 D penny is known for its SMS variety, which gives it that unique shine and finish we talked about. You've probably seen a 1964 D penny in your pocket change, but you might not realize that not all 1964 D pennies are created equal. Most of them were produced for circulation, with the usual matte, dull finish we're used to seeing on pennies. However, a select number were struck as part of a special program, the Special Mint Set, or SMS, and these pennies are what make the 1964 D variety stand out. What exactly makes the SMS version so unique? The SMS variety was created through a different minting process compared to regular pennies. Instead of the typical mass production method used for circulation coins, SMS coins were struck with specially polished dies, resulting in a much shinier, almost proof-like finish. This was a production experiment the U.S. Mint tried out during the 1960s. The SMS coins were meant to bridge the gap between regular circulation coins and proof coins, which were traditionally produced in limited quantities for collectors. The thing that makes the 1964 D penny so sought after is how few were made compared to regular 1964 D pennies. The Mint struck a limited number of SMS coins, far fewer than the millions of regular circulation coins. This means that while you might come across a standard 1964 D penny relatively easily, finding a 1964 D SMS penny is another story entirely. Even fewer survived in mint state, especially considering how easy it was for coins to get worn down in circulation. If you happen to find a 1964 D SMS penny in mint or near mint condition, you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A 1964 D SMS penny can fetch anywhere up to $10,000 at auction, depending on the coin's condition. That's a pretty impressive value for a coin from the 1960s, especially considering how many were made and how easy it might seem to dismiss it as just another penny. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell the difference between a regular 1964 D penny and an SMS 1964 D penny? Well, the key factor here is that unmistakable shine. Regular 1964 D pennies have a dull, matte finish, which is what you'd typically see on most circulation coins. But the SMS version has a highly reflective, mirror-like finish. It almost looks like a proof coin. This glossy sheen is the result of the special polishing process that was used for SMS coins. The difference is subtle, but if you look closely under good lighting, you should be able to spot it. One thing to remember is that the shine isn't the only distinguishing factor. The strike quality also plays a huge role in identifying an SMS coin. SMS pennies typically have sharper, more defined details. If you closely inspect the image of Abraham Lincoln or the reverse design, you'll notice that the lines are cleaner and crisper. The overall detail on SMS coins is more pronounced compared to a standard circulation coin. It's important to take your time when inspecting these pennies because the distinction between regular and SMS coins can be tricky for those who are just starting out in collecting. If you're unsure whether your 1964 D penny is part of the SMS variety, there are some other factors to consider, such as the weight and the overall condition of the coin. A well-preserved SMS penny will show minimal signs of wear, while a regular penny will likely have more noticeable marks or scuffs. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for these rarities, and because SMS coins were produced in small numbers, finding one is an exciting discovery. Over time, they've become increasingly difficult to come by, and the demand for them has only increased. That means, if you have a 1964D SMS penny in your collection, it could be worth a pretty penny, literally. With the right condition and a little bit of luck, your find could be valued at thousands of dollars. Next up is the 1961D Lincoln penny. This one is another gem for collectors, and it can be worth around $7,000 if it's the SMS variety. You might be wondering, why is this coin so rare and valuable? Well, the 1961D penny is a perfect example of how the combination of a unique minting process, scarcity, and high demand can create a truly sought-after coin. The 1961D penny stands out for several reasons, but one of the biggest factors that makes it so desirable is that it was part of the Special Mint Set, SMS, program. The U.S. Mint produced a limited number of these SMS coins during the early 1960s as part of an experiment to create higher quality coins without the expense of foolproof sets. The SMS pennies were struck with specially polished dies, giving them a glossy, proof-like finish that is distinct from the regular circulation coins. While many 1961D pennies were minted for circulation, the SMS variety was produced in much smaller quantities. Only a select few examples were released into circulation, making these coins exceedingly rare. So, if you happen to come across a 1961D penny that shows signs of that high-quality finish, you might be looking at a coin that could fetch thousands of dollars. In fact, in near-perfect condition, a 1961D SMS penny can be worth up to $7,000 at auction. But what exactly makes the 1961D SMS penny so special? It's not just the shiny finish, although that definitely plays a role. The true appeal of this coin lies in its unique strike. When you examine a 1961D SMS penny closely, you'll notice that the details are much sharper compared to a standard circulation coin. Abraham Lincoln's portrait is crisper, with more refined lines, and the details on the reverse side of the coin are similarly clearer. These sharper details are what make the coin particularly appealing to collectors. The finer features on Lincoln's face and the enhanced texture of the Lincoln Memorial are some of the hallmarks of the SMS coin. It's these nuances that collectors covet, as they show the quality of the minting process and the precision involved in producing such a coin. Additionally, the 1961D penny is rarer than other Lincoln pennies from the same era, simply due to the smaller number of SMS coins that were made. With fewer coins being struck, fewer survived in excellent condition, making the ones that did manage to stay pristine worth even more. The value of a coin is directly influenced by its rarity, and in this case, the rarity of the 1961D SMS penny makes it highly desirable. Beyond its rarity, the 1961D penny also stands out for its place in history. It's a perfect example of the U.S. Mint's efforts to create a higher quality coin for collectors without producing foolproof sets, which were costly to produce. The idea behind the SMS coins was to offer a more affordable alternative for collectors who wanted high-quality coins but didn't want to pay the premium for proof sets. You're looking to add a 1961D SMS penny to your collection. There are a few things to keep in mind when identifying it. The most obvious feature is the coin's shiny, reflective surface. While regular circulation 1961D pennies have a matte finish, the SMS variety will have that glossy, mirror-like finish that makes it stand out. In addition to the finish, you should also look for the sharper, more defined details in the design. This is the hallmark of the SMS coins, as the dies used to strike them were specially polished for a more precise, high-quality finish. The finer details on the coin are what set it apart from regular pennies, and they're one of the key reasons collectors are willing to pay top dollar for an SMS 1961D penny. Another important factor to consider is the condition of the coin. Like other rare coins, the value of a 1961D SMS penny is greatly influenced by its grade. A coin in mint or near mint condition will command a much higher price than one that shows signs of heavy wear. If you're fortunate enough to find one of these coins in excellent condition, you could be holding a coin worth thousands. The 1961D SMS penny may not be as widely recognized as some of the more famous rarities out there, but to collectors, it's a hidden gem. Its scarcity, unique finish, and sharp details make it a standout coin, and the fact that it can be worth as much as $7,000 only adds to its allure. So, if you happen to find one of these pennies in your collection or in circulation, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. You never know, you might just be holding a rare and valuable piece of U.S. coinage history. And now, let's talk about one of the true holy grails of SMS Lincoln pennies, the 1963D penny. This coin is a collector's dream, and it can fetch an astounding $15,000, depending on its condition. But why is this coin so valuable? Well, it's all about its rarity, the way it was produced, and the fact that so few of these coins were ever made available to the public. The 1963 D penny stands out from other coins because it was part of the Special Mint Set, SMS, program, which used a unique process to create high-quality coins. These SMS coins were struck with specially polished dies, giving them a distinctive, shiny finish that is unlike the standard circulation coins. The result is a coin that looks almost like a proof coin, with a smooth, mirror-like shine. However, the 1963 D penny is incredibly rare because so few of them were produced for this special set. In fact, the 1963 D penny was struck in much smaller quantities compared to other years. The U.S. Mint produced fewer coins for circulation in 1963, which means fewer SMS coins were made. Some collectors believe that only a handful of these SMS pennies were ever created, and even fewer have survived the test of time in excellent condition. As a result, when one of these pennies does pop up on the market, it can fetch a significant price, often reaching up to $15,000 or more at auction, depending on its grade. But it's not just the rarity that makes the 1963 D penny so valuable, it's also the quality of the coin. When you look at this penny closely, you'll notice the level of detail on the coin is simply extraordinary. The design, especially the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, is much sharper and more refined than regular circulation coins. The reverse side of the coin, with the Lincoln Memorial, also shows a level of detail that is usually reserved for proof coins. This level of precision in the strike is one of the key reasons collectors are so eager to add a 1963 D penny to their collections. The luster is eye-catching, and the overall appearance of the coin is often close to flawless. The quality of the coin, combined with its extreme rarity, makes it one of the most sought-after pennies for serious numismatists. The 1963 D penny is truly a special coin, and it's one that many collectors dream of owning. Its rarity, coupled with its exceptional finish and sharp details, makes it a valuable piece of U.S. coinage history. How to identify SMS Lincoln pennies? Now that we've gone over the history and value of these rare SMS pennies, you might be wondering, how do I tell if I have one of these ultra-rare pennies in my collection? Well, it's all about the quality of the strike and the finish. Here are some tips for identifying SMS Lincoln pennies. Shiny finish. As we mentioned earlier, SMS coins have a distinctive, shiny, almost proof-like finish, unlike the regular circulation coins that have a dull, matte appearance. Sharp details. Look for sharper details, especially in the design of Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. SMS coins are struck with higher quality dies, making the details crisper and more defined. Condition. Always check the condition of the coin. SMS pennies are typically in mint state or near mint state. If the coin has significant wear, it likely isn't an SMS variety. Mint mark. Don't forget to check the mint mark. The 1961, 1963, and 1964 pennies we've discussed today all have the D mint mark, meaning they were minted in Denver. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 1964 D, 1961 D, and 1963 D SMS Lincoln pennies are some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. These rare coins tell a fascinating story about the U.S. Mint's experiments with coin production and are a testament to the history and artistry behind the Lincoln cent. If you think you might have one of these ultra-rare pennies in your collection, take a closer look. You might be holding a small piece of history worth thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing coin content. Until next time, happy collecting!